Hello everybody, blah, welcome and hello again. This video is gonna be a bit different than all the other videos. It's because I am going on the train. It's been 4 months, I think, that I started posting on this channel. I think I started this channel late November last year, so 2024, and now is late March, right? So it's been 4 months around, like, okay, 4 months, and there are like now it's like 700 people and something in this community. And it's been absolutely wonderful. It's a wonderful journey to have, for me to share with you all here. I've learned so much from you guys, and I hope you have gained certain learning experiences in this community as well. It's kind of like we learn from each other. For me, it really is like that. The reason I started, I kind of want to talk about it. The reason that I started this channel, it was really because, let me put it this way actually, for my entire life, a lot of the things that happened, the way that they happened, or say the decisions that I would make, usually it would seem really irregular and also inconsistent and also illogical for most people. So it wouldn't even make sense to other people that why would you even do that? And however, this is actually what works for me. I am someone that thrives on change. And the way that I grow is through stepping into unknowns again and again and again. And I mean, not everyone is like me, right? Because everyone is different. But the way that I am constructed innately is that I thrive on change. And I grow in a way that I just don't stay. Whenever I know I have to hop on the next train, or say I have to go to the next destination, and I would not linger. It is something that has been very innate in me. It has already become an instinct, or say part of me. It's in my blood. I would even put it this way, it's in my blood, that when I know it's time to go, I would go. Like jump on the train. I don't miss the train. And that would be very weird and bizarre for most people when they see me doing this, because they would be like, your project or whatever position you're in, be it like in a career, you just started it. You've just started. And it's about to bloom. It's about to grow, right? But it's not. It is not like you're leaving now, right? You're leaving. Why are you leaving at this point? You know what? Recently, I think a week or two ago, I actually filmed a video. On how to outgrow and reinvent oneself. Okay? But I still haven't posted that video yet. And the reason is for that particular video, I thought of giving it an extended version of the video, which would be, it is already kind of like a 1 hour long kind of a lecture thing about how to outgrow and reinvent oneself. Basically, it means how to outgrow old patterns, okay, to reinvent oneself, or say, AKA, jumping onto the train, okay, like go to the next destination. But it's in a very detailed way. And if you are curious about why I would operate in such a way, as in when things are about to get good, I then leave. I would leave. And I would explain in that particular video, which I would post after this one. Okay? And then I'm gone. And then I'm gone. So for that particular video, I have also filmed another video as an extended version to that one, because I wanted to make it into an extended version for each of the points that I mentioned in the video of how to outgrow and reinvent oneself, in a way to develop it into like a workshop or like an online course. But it just, I don't have the drive to follow up with that, to keep developing with the rest of the 4 points, okay? However, I find it very relevant now that as I am moving on to my next chapter, that video would explain why, okay? Because it's like I'm jumping onto the next curve of growth. And this is the right time for me to jump, to take a leap, and go with the flow. Okay? So if you're curious with that, please go check that video out. I have had a lot of these kind of incidents in my life where when it's time for me to go, it's like there's a force in me that I can't withstand, or say it's like a calling that I would just have to go. And I would just be there, even though I don't know what's coming next. There are so many times like this, and I am already very convinced by that. Okay, and why is that? It's because I know that whatever needs to come in, whatever new needs to come in, I first have to clear out the old. Only then there would be rooms for expansion, for new things to come in. Either rebirth or say death. It's only when destruction happens can rebirth comes in. So I'm here to be myself, and I'm following my heart, I'm following my inner voice, I'm following my intuition, and I'm at the most peace when I speak about this, because nothing is permanent. And if I hold on to this, anything, be it is a channel, a person, an object of any kind, a place, I'm just limiting my own growth. And as I'm a person that thrives on change and growth, I love new experiences, and I follow the trace of my inner voice, the murmurs of opportunities. They are murmurs, because to be honest, I don't know what I'm doing next. Like I don't have a solid plan at all. I never plan. My only plan is to not have a plan. Yes, I'm being that serious. Like, yes, my only plan is to not having a plan. If I have to say I actually have a plan, okay, so to speak, is I really don't have a plan. I don't have a plan. And then there would be people saying, well, you're not grounded. I mean, okay, yeah, that could be one perspective of seeing it, and I totally respect that. However, everyone's path is different, right? So for some people, whatever I do would not be comfortable for them, or not even just comfortable, it's like it would not be suitable for them. But for me, it's suitable, the best suitable for me, for how I grow as a person. So that's why sometimes people might see me as being irresponsible when it comes to this, which I understand. I totally understand. But it's just how I am as a person, and I fully embrace that. Like I fully embrace how I am as a person, how I operate, and how I grow into the highest potential of myself, because I am the witness to that. And now that I'm not only just having myself as a witness, that's, the world can see. So I'm like what is that word? It's like a template. Yeah, I'm kind of like a template for myself to follow, as well as for possibly how other people could realize that could also be the potential in themselves, that is also a way to live, that we don't have to hold on to things in order to thrive. We can just let go of any kind of control and let the flow brings us to wherever we need to be. Because here's how I feel it, here's how I see it. When I choose to believe or choose to perceive any kind of outcomes, expect any kind of outcomes in a certain way or certain ways, basically I'm closing off all other possibilities except one or two outcomes. So it's like if there is like all kinds of possibilities, but if I only choose to see the outcome would be manifested in one or two possibilities, I'm basically closing off all other ones. I'm closing doors. So for me, I open all doors. I don't expect any outcome. I don't expect how it's going to come in. I don't expect how things are going to turn up. I just know it's going to be good. I just know it's going to be the best for me. I just know it's going to be what I need at the moment, given to me by the universe. How I live with the flow would be the best way for me to manifest any kind of opportunities for me at the right time, at the right place. Some people could call it surrendering. Is surrendering to the highest power, the highest love, and the highest expansion, the growth. And so it is. It is a pleasure for me to have met you here, and I know this video could come as a very abrupt farewell, but you know what? Time is ticking. The train is here and it's about to leave. And my mission is done here. And so it's time for me to go. Well, this channel would still be here. It's just I would not be responding to the comments. I would not be posting any more videos except the one that I will be posting, which would be about how to outgrow and to reinvent oneself. And so I am now then going on to my next journey, which I would say is something like briefly the idea of it is following my heart and being full-fledged, when it comes to my own potentials. And I don't know how it's gonna be. I just know it's gonna be good. I just know it's gonna be good. I really don't know how it's gonna be. I really don't know. But it's time. And So it's time to say goodbye. And for those, now here's the thing, for those who have been supporting me, sending gifts to me on Patreon, I thank you so much for your support. And please feel free to unsubscribe or say, the unsubscribe for the donations part. That is a monthly recurring payment. So please take note with that, because it is a recurring payment. And yes, please feel free to cancel that. And however, I'm just really grateful for all of you, including those who sent gifts to me. And of course, the active participants, active listeners in this community. It's been a great pleasure to have met you all. And good luck for everyone. And I wish you all the best love, peace, and harmony, and growth in your upcoming journeys. Okay.